Okay, so here you can see the top 10 prices for currencies. Now I want to get this data into local storage and then able to show this through extension, and it may not be the current one, just once an hour update. This way I will be able to show without any cause errors or any errors that appear due to excesses or other attacks, right? So we will be getting this API from CoinMarketCap. We also have this documentation, right? So this is the API key I can simply copy, right? Now I wrote the PRD for this, also the prompt, and you can see this, and finally code assistance. So I'll save this, right? And I will go to cursor. Here I will be creating a folder, right? And then in temp file I will say crypto project. I will just select folder. Now inside this, let's go with cursor, then prd.md, right? We also have execution.md, finally the icon.py, right? So if we choose PRD, this is where we save everything. Let's get rid of part we don't want. We'll be separating the code and save it into this particular, let's say, which is code assistance, right? So this is what I'm going to create into execution, right? Going back to PRD, you will see I will have to cut this into a notepad, right? I will say on my notepad I can use for temporary purpose. Save this, right? Now once you get rid of all of this, you can even add additional suggestions, like say API key, right? And market docs, right? So if I go here and copy and paste, and also the API, here you can check API, just copy and paste it here. That's it, right? So all the features for execution and PRD are done. So what left is icon. So this is a script I got from DeepSeek, so I'll be putting it into cursor. See this. Now what I can do, I will just select the require context files. So icon.py all, right? Now coming back to our notepad, I will just select everything, take that as a prompt, right? And let's start from create@prd.md, right? So let me point to that and then use @exec. Just pick execution MD, and then, right, we'll use this. Finally, at the end of the project, we will create placeholder icons using @icon.py, right? Once everything is done, we can simply hit enter and that should start the code, right? So here you can see we have our manifest file, PRD and execution. Now everything done, we can move ahead. Right. One more thing is also thinking of the directory structure. I failed to mention that actually, right? So we did get the key here, which is also being used. We also use the docs, right? So those will be taken, right? So hopefully all the features we have mentioned. Now the flow I'm supposed to show you was that it will basically store it in offline, and then we will be able to read this, right? Cache locally to minimize API calls and avoid cost issues. So once it gets done, we are good to go. Right, so few of the calls, I think I have reduced the amount of calls it takes to code this, considering usually if you go one step at a time, it will take a lot longer, right, to execute. Right. Now let me see our extension area. So when you type in about debugging, you will be presented with this page where you click on this Firefox, and when you want to load the extension, you select this and then go to manifest file. So let me check how much we are done. Accept the changes, everything is created. Now what I can do is go to Firefox, right? Here we load the extension, right? So here we use manifest, right? Now let's go to any random page. So it's not even necessary to go to official page or so. So I will save the settings, then go back and open the tracker. Now you see our currencies are listed here. So it does say customize the coins, but I think top 4 are more than enough, so no need to add too much data. Also this will be updated very frequently, as in 30 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, so let's check again. So notice that our current prices work just fine. 4 are more than enough. They say you can add custom, but I prefer not to. Last update is also just a minute before. I can customize from here. Here you can see I can maximum add 4, right? This is to reduce the amount of call we that make, right? So top 4 are good enough for now, right? One more thing, what we can do is we can also display let's say graph or so against these 4 coins, right? So if that is possible, it would be easier to view and understand where the trend is going. But the more calls to make outside the extension, it will cause more drama, right? For example, course issues, XSS issues and all that, which I am trying to avoid, considering the amount of troubleshooting that we have to deal with. So I take the data, store it locally, and then show it. So this could be 1 hour back data, may update per minute or so, or if you reload the plugin, it will load like just it did a minute ago, right? So you choose what to do with it. You have choice for coins as well. So new ones you add, the old ones will be replaced, right? So up to 4 you can add, and then you get to view them, right? So I made this in Firefox manifest v2 and with cursor, right? I used a lot of DeepSeek for this, for basically icon script and other code assistance, but rest I think cursor can do better here. Just make sure to get the API key from any of the sources that you choose. In my case, this was CoinMarketCap. You can pick any other service of your choice, right? As long as APIs don't cost you much, right? So this works perfectly and exactly as we wanted.